So your relationship's come to an end. Maybe it came out of nowhere, maybe you knew it was coming, maybe you even instigated it, but either way you could be dying inside. Chances are you are if you're watching this video, wondering when the pain will end, or will it ever end? So in this video, I can't really discuss how long it takes to get over a breakup because obviously there are just too many factors. Like I think I read somewhere once that it takes 6 months on average, but I'm calling bullshit. There are just too many factors. Obviously the length of the relationship, the intensity of the relationship, your attachment style, childhood wounds, whether you're a guy or a girl. Yes, I think we get over them at different lengths, but that's a topic for another video. So since I don't think there's a correct answer to how long it takes to get over a breakup, what I thought I could discuss is an ideal timeline of stages. So not time, but stages. Now, typically people say there are like 7 stages in a breakup. There's like denial, depression, anger, and eventually acceptance. Obviously a few in between, but I'm gonna put all of those in stage 1. So stage 1, I'm gonna call hell. Like this is the time that I think it's just good to let yourself crash and burn. Feel whatever you have to feel, do whatever you have to do to get through it. Be depressed, angry, sad, confused. Just let everything consume you. Obviously don't do anything stupid because the point of this is to come out on top of those feelings. Like you want to survive them because that's what's gonna grow you. And I don't think you get over a breakup as well as you could if you don't do that, if you don't let those feelings kick the shit out of you and get back up every time. I think the greater degree of pain, the greater degree of healing that needs to take place. God, that sounded lame. Again, this could be a week, a month, a year, whatever, depending on your relationship, but don't rush it. Like the last thing you want right now is to expect yourself to feel better and then you don't, and then you feel worse. So just keep reassuring yourself. This is just a stage. It's gonna pass. Maybe not soon, but it's gonna pass. So tip 1, I think it's just best to be in no contact with your ex while you're going through this stage. If there's anything that needs to be said, like if you fucked up, if you need to apologize, do it. But like, don't chase her, don't go looking for an explanation. You'll probably not get the truth anyway. Don't try and convince her to stay. Like anything that you come from this place of desperation, fear, anger, sadness, it's just gonna push her away further. Tip 2, look after your body and your mind. Like you knew that this was coming. You have to force yourself to regularly go to the gym, exercise, meditate, visualize. Affirmations, I think, are actually especially good for this. Tip 3, journal. Obviously, us men don't open up as much as women when it comes to relationships, sadness, breakups. So journaling where you can just pour all of your emotion onto a page can be very cathartic, and I think you should do this every day, even if it's just a paragraph. Stage 2. Now, ideally, you want to come out of stage 1. I don't think some people do come out of stage 1. They stay angry, bitter, resentful, and then they just carry that forward in life. Fuck that. Stage 2, I'm gonna call balancing. Balancing is when you start to feel like yourself again. You'll have good days, bad days, but the bad days won't be as intense anymore or as often. You start to remember who you were before the relationship. You get back in touch with friends, you maybe pick up hobbies. You realize that there are some things that you need to change and you start to wonder how you can go about that. Now, in my experience, the transitional period from stage 1 to stage 2, that's gonna suck. That period sucks a lot. I think it's when you finally let go and make space for new things. It's like the fucking darkest before the dawn. Stage 2 tips. Tip 1, put aside 1 hour every day to work on something for yourself. A hobby, a business, travel, getting fit, whatever it is that is important to you. And I say a specific time because you want a goal that's within your control. And some days you're gonna be able to work, and other days you're just gonna fucking stare at a screen or not do anything. So the goal is the hour. As soon as that alarm goes off, success. Tip 2, do some relationship evaluation. In your journal, write down things about the relationship, things that were good, things that were shit, things that could have been better. Things that you could have done better, things that she could have done better, red flags you might have overlooked, and especially what you understand now more outside of the relationship. I think you need to wait till this stage, till you're a bit more balanced, to do a proper evaluation, because if you do it in the middle of like hell phase, you're not going to be able to properly evaluate shit. Stage 3 is the ideal phase to get to. and I'm gonna call it thriving. Stage 3 is where the actions that you started taking in stage 2 start to bear fruits. So all the work that you force yourself to do, the evaluation, the hour every day, the gym, the fucking meditation, affirmations, all the decisions that you made, they all start to take effect. So new opportunities start arising, you start feeling better emotionally. You're not just like your old self again, you're a better version of yourself. I can find also that this is the time when the universe, whatever, starts to be a bit more like, oh, you got through it, buddy. Here you go. Have some shit. Tip 1. So if you wanted to contact your ex this whole time, I think you should wait till this stage to do it. Wait till you've healed what you had to heal and then contact her if you still want to. So also, this is very often when you will hear from your ex. So what you do here is up to you. Listen to your gut, but yeah, wait till now. Tip 2, don't stop the things that got you to this point. So keep up the internal and external work. Stage 3, if you want to start dating again, I think now is the time to wait to do it. I think a lot of people try and force dating, especially in that initial hell stage, because distraction, like I get it. But you're likely just going to compare her to your ex. You're not going to have learned what you had to learn in the last relationship. You're going to repeat the same mistakes. So yeah, if you do want to start dating again, I honestly would advise to wait until stage 3. So I hope that was helpful. Again, my biggest advice after a breakup is just not rush yourself to get over it. If it takes a week, great. A month, great. A year, fine. People only really change when they're in a severe enough pain to do so. And so I think it's important to not see the pain as an entirely bad thing. That's why breakups can be instigators for big changes in your life. So my heart does go out to you if you're going through this. Breakups suck so much. If this is something you want my personal help with, getting through, just someone to talk about it, the best way you can do that is with a paid chat. There's a link below. But wherever you're watching this, whenever you're watching this, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great 2023. It is my last day today in Chiang Mai. I'm about to do my annual migration south and get to do some evaluation of my own.